We have with us, joining us here, the catcher for Lakeland, Ben Sherrick. Ben, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay, now you're a freshman or a sophomore?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, okay. Another tough loss for the Lakers. You guys have been struggling this season, but yet I see all kinds of hustle from you.
That's part of my job, is to work hard, and as a leader, I like to lead by example, to show the guys, you got to continue to play hard even though things aren't going your way.
And it's a good example indeed. So if there's something you could always build on something, I think it would be a hustle of Ben Sherrick. We wanted to note that especially because I see that in every game. Now, you've also had a good day at the plate today.
Yeah.
A few hits there. What was the deal? Were you getting the pitches you like, or just seeing the ball better, or what?
I had a real tough pitcher on the mound today. The guy could mix in. He had a good fastball and could mix in off speed. So I was really sitting dead red on first pitch fastballs, and fortunately he kept giving me dead red fastballs. So
an excellent job there. Now you had to handle 3 pitchers today for the Lakers. How can you say something about each of their performances today? Jeff Jenkins first.
Jeff Jenkins did a pretty good job. He just hit a little too many people and got behind too many times. But overall, he did a pretty good job. He's definitely a backwards pitcher. He likes to throw off speed and then use his fastball in certain situations. Where the other two, and Eric Von Qualen, he's more of a spot up his fastball, and then he's going to put you out with his off speed. And Tony Zaruzin, we primarily used his fastball today because they were just late on it today. They weren't catching up.
And now when you handle these pitchers, are you doing most of the pitch calling, or is that coming from the bench? Or
I personally do most of the pitch calling. I try to learn the ins and outs of our opposing hitters. I watch them in BP, check out their swings the first time around, where they like to stand in the box, because that helps out with location and things like that.
Okay, you look very comfortable behind the plate there. Have you always been a catcher?
Since I was around 8 years old, so yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is your home then, behind the plate, huh?
Yep.
Do you have any plans now for moving on to a 4-year university, perhaps?
Right now, my plans are to go to EIU and be in the ROTC program.
Oh, okay, excellent. All right. All right, well, this is not only for WLKL, but we're also taping this for Lakers Live. It'll be on Wednesday nights on your Consolidated Communications, your 13. You have to get both these stations correct here. So Ben Sherrick, thanks for joining us today.
Good luck with the
rest of the season.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Ben Sherrick here for the Lakeland Lakers, who takes his dinner off between the games of the doubleheader here. And, well, unfortunately, once again, the Lakers lost 11-3. So WLKL will not handle Game 2. But for Robbie Robinson, for Bo Tatum back at the studio, Matt Modlin back at the studio, and for David Gallant, I'm Chet Novak, inviting you to join more action with Lakers Athletics on WLKL this week, 89.9, the Max Alternative. Welcome back to Lakers Live here in the studios of WLKL. Now joining me is Chelsea Ballinger. She is a student team leader. Is that right, Chelsea?
Yep, okay. That's right.
For the student softball team that will play in the student-faculty game in just a couple days right here on the campus over at the Lady Lakers softball field. Chelsea, welcome to Lakers Live.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, and how is it that you came to be the team leader for these students?
Well, I played in the game last year, and we had a great team leader last year, Amanda Conder, and she graduated last year, so I just decided to step it up and be captain this year.
Okay, so you have some experience out there in the field.
I do.
And do you remember, you played 2 games last year then?
We did. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the scores of those games?
I don't remember the scores of those games, actually. I hope that the scores are better this year than they were last year.
Okay, that's an indication that there need to be some improvement then.
Yes.
Just what have you done to head toward that goal, trying to improve the team? Is there anything you do, or just gather up some players?
Well, we've recruited some fine athletes at Lakeland College this year, and we've held a few practices, so we've been trying to improve that way.
Okay, and how is it you go about finding these players? Do you start with 1 or 2, and then, or do you get a lot of help with that?
Well, Eric Jansen has been a big recruiter for me this year. He's one of my friends at Lakeland, and so he's done a lot of it, but it kind of goes with people you know. And
yeah, Okay. And is there any final decisions made, or you just get a certain amount of players for the team and that's it, or?
Yeah, we have 13 players that raise money and are signed up to play. So.
Okay. Could you tell me a little more about how the students? What do you do to raise money? How do you go about that?
I just went to my grandparents, parents, whoever you can find, and ask them to see if they'll sponsor you for the student softball game.
Okay. Who's your best assistant? Is there anyone helping you, or is this all on you to put it together?
Josh Willeen has helped too. He's kind of like a co-captain, I guess.
Okay.
Helped put it together. So.
And have you ever played softball, organized softball before?
I played softball in high school. Well, junior high and high school, I guess.
And where was that?
At Stewart's in Strasburg.
Okay.
So.
And you never played at the college level, though?
Never played at the college level.
Just school here, then?
Right.
And what's your major here?
I'm a pre-veterinary medicine major at Lakeland.
First one on this show.
So.
Okay. What position do you play, then?
I am actually playing the outfield in the first game, and then I'll play second base in the second game.
All right. And then who decides on the lineup?
It was kind of a team thing. We all kind of talked about it and figured it out. Figured what people felt the best playing at, and decided that way.
So it was an argument?
It wasn't too much of an argument,
No.
And
I'm just kidding.
I just said whatever I say goes at the end of the day.
There you go. And from what I understand, there's actually been some student practices?
There has been, yeah.
How many?
3, I think. Yeah, 3.
Yeah?
3 so far.
Okay, and what do you think your chances are of winning?
I think that our chances this year of winning are pretty high.
Okay.
I hear the teachers are dropping like flies, so.
Okay. All right. Chelsea Ballinger, the team leader for the student softball team. Thanks for joining us this morning on Lakers Live, Chelsea.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck on Wednesday. When we return, a couple more student softball players, Wade Birch and Austin Ashby, here on Lakers Live. Stay with us right here on 89.9, the Max Alternative.
For Laker Live, I'm Emily Romine in the house.
My name is Nick Nelson. I'm the head softball coach for Lakeland College.
All right, and as a softball coach, what are some of the things you're looking forward to for your season? I know you guys are getting ready to go into your season.
Yeah, we're actually started practicing last week, and we're pretty excited about the season. We have 6 of our 9 starters coming back, and got a couple all-state freshmen in here that's really filling the bill. So we're getting real excited about our chances for this year. We start playing in Alabama here the 3rd week of February, and then we're on to it pretty hard from that point on. But we should have a very, very good season. It's going to be some exciting softball, so people should come watch.
Yeah. Well, I know I used to broadcast some of your games there, and it was always a very exciting game. Do you anticipate some of the same season openers and everything this year?
Yeah, if they liked the games last year, they're really going to like them this year. We got a little more speed, so we're going to run the bases a little bit more, which is always fun. Our power hitting this year is better than last year, and we had the best team ever for hitting last year. So, again, we're going to be putting the ball in play, and the girls are going to run the bases pretty hard, and it'll be fun to watch.
And last year you also had an amazing pitcher. Is she back this year?
Yeah, Aubrey Franks is back. She was All-American last year and went 24-2. And she's joined by 4 other quality pitchers. And right now our pitching staff is fighting for that #1 spot, which Aubrey's right in the middle of that mix. But we have Jen Murray from Normal West. She was All-State last year, freshman. We have a left-handed pitcher in Nikki Ramsey, who's been doing well for us. Okay, and then we have Mallory Brimmer, who was 11-0 last year, our #1 hitter, and also freshman of the year. And so our pitching staff is really loaded and looks good. And then we got Jerry Whitman, who throws 68 miles an hour and just signed with Texas A&M.
Oh wow, that's very exciting. Well, congratulations on starting out your season the right way.
Well, it's going to be a great season. Everybody should come watch. It's going to be fun.
Thank you very much, sir.